Hello, it's Thursday morning here on iBrandTV Lagos, and we're here to do it the way we do it every work day, and to ensure that you have a fantastic time watching us, and then of course spending the rest of your day. Today is Thursday, and it's the very first day in the month of July. Take it or leave it. We've gone half of the year already, and this is the second half of the year. Are you sure you're on the right track? Are you sure you are actually going towards achieving your goals? That question is the next thing we're going to talk about when next we get in touch. But for now, we have a powerful package here to deliver to you, a very grand way to usher you into the new month. Michael, not very much here. And of course,
Margaret Opera, very much here. Good morning and welcome to the new month. Is a month of July. July holds a lot for us. Interesting month, and you sure want to set your month in the right track this first day. And also, it's the first month in the second quarter of the year, and the year is gradually coming to an end. And I'm sure this year holds a lot for us. If you've not achieved all you thought you would achieve before now, never to worry. There's always room for more. And on this note, we'll just give you a rundown of what we have for you today. Firstly, we'll start with our news update. Then we'll go into the paper review segment. Then straight down to the topic of discussion, which you shouldn't miss because it's an interesting one this morning. And then we have our social media boards and, of course, entertainment corner with success coming in. But firstly, let's go into our news update for the day. Now, President Muhammadu Buhari has reflected on the complexities of the Nigerian condition, concluding that neither ethnicity nor religion is to blame for inherent injustices. The president spoke recently while receiving members of the Muhammadu Buhari / Oshibanjo MBO Dynamic Support Group who visited State House Abuja to present a compendium of 5 years' achievements of the administration. That President Buhari went into trajectory of his struggles to get justice at the court after disputed results of presidential elections in 2003, 2007 and 2011, submitting that people who ruled against him were of his own ethnic stock and religious persuasion, while those who stood up for him were of other faiths and ethnicity.
Political matters now. The leadership of the People's Democratic Party besieged the Senate on Wednesday to protest against the nomination of the Special Assistant to the President on Social Media, Loretta Onochie, for appointment as a National Commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission representing Delta State. The party leaders also assured the defecting senators from its party that they would be made to lose their seats in the Senate. It also seized the opportunity to submit a letter of protests against the nomination of Onochie for the top INEC job. The letter was addressed to the Chairman, Senate Committee on INEC, Senator Kabiru Gaya.
Now the Senate has approved the sum of 74.78 billion naira as the 2021 budget of the Nigerian Police Trust Fund. Now, the approval followed the presentation of the harmonized report of the Senate and the House of Representative Committees on Public Affairs at plenary. Chairman, Senate Committee on Police Affairs, Senator Haliru Dauda Jika, presented the report. 988.28 million out of the amount was earmarked for personnel cost, 10.23 billion naira for overhead expenditure, and 63.76 billion naira as capital expenditure.
Now we'll take a flight to the U.S. state of Pennsylvania, where Bill Cosby was all smiles but offered no words after he was freed from prison and returned home on Wednesday, less than 2 hours after Pennsylvania's highest court overturned his sexual assault conviction. The court ruled he never should have faced charges after striking a non-prosecution deal with the previous district attorney more than 15 years ago. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court issued its split decision after Cosby had served more than 2 years of 3 to 10-year sentence following his 2018 conviction. Cosby, 83, was released from a state prison in Shippaq, Pennsylvania.
Still on the foreign scene, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has appealed to the U.S. President Joe Biden's administration to lift or waive all sanctions on Iran as agreed under a 2015 deal aimed at stopping Tehran from developing a nuclear weapon. The UN Under Secretary General for Political and Peacebuilding Affairs, Rosemary DiCarlo, echoed Guterres' reports to the UN Security Council on Wednesday, urging the United States to extend waivers with regard to the trade in oil with the Islamic Republic of Iran and fully renew waivers for non-proliferation projects. So, all right then, on this point, we'll take a short break. We'll be back for the newspaper review. So stay with us.
Most people don't understand the magic of a perfect skin, the allure of a well-pampered skin. We bounce from skincare products to skincare products, from spa to spa. Looking for that ideal solution. I found the solution. And it's Blemiville Skincare and Spa. My name is Neil, and I'm proud to be a part of the Blemiville family.
Market just make you go buy fresh palm fruits. When you reach house, you go wash, you go pound, your body go dey pain you, even your fingernails go dey pain you. But make una no worry, make una relax. I get good news for now. Una don hear of Banga fresh palm fruit extract. All you need to do now make you go for the open am. Take the amount wey you want, put am for your pot. Which soup you wan make? Shey na egusi, shey na ogbono, shey na vegetable, shey na banga. My sister no waste time again. My brother no waste time again. Just go buy Banga fresh palm fruit extract. They go know say you sabi cook and you be better cook.
Banga, come make your food yummy.
Distributors needed nationwide. Phone number 081 63 974447. 08035644436 07066638213. Banga fresh palm.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to review some top stories on our national dailies today. And joining us is a social commentator in the person of Laide Akahon. And he's going to be joining us to review some of those papers. Good morning, Laide, and happy new month.
Oh, wish you the same. Good morning.
All right, then.
Happy new month, Laide.
Wish you the same, Mike. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
All right, now let's delve right into the business of the day. We'll start with the Punch newspaper. And the top story says, "We are seeking explanation from the federal government on Kanu's arrest," says Britain. The writer saying UK ready to provide consular assistance to Kanu, demands due process. Biafran agitators lawyers write DSS alleged IBob leader was kidnapped. Kenyan authorities handed over Kanu to Nigeria, alleged the IPOB. Now, the details of this is on page 2. And now that is a pictorial presentation of what's happening in the case of Loretta Onoche, and there's something that looks like a protest, and they're saying Secondus others storm Senate over Onoche's threatened sacking defecting legislators. Lawyers kick as monarch detained over Oshun Mosque attack. Trial of 8 slain Ilorin students suspected stalled. Ex-Lagos local government boards demanded for alleged drug trafficking. Now to the topmost part of the paper says the Fulton Airlines passengers risked $3,500 fine. Federal government bans India others flights. Page 20 has the story. 8 journalists killed, 300 violations recorded under Buhari. A report says that, page 9. And also, Land Brothers reopening motion divides reps, page 7. And just by the side, just beneath the top part says, Air Peace suspends Johannesburg flight over surging South African COVID-19 cases. And finally, NBA faults plans and use acts review says SANS move suspicions. Page 28 has that story.
Nigerian Tribune now. 4 senators dump PDP, join APC. Bandits attack Ganduje's convoy, injure 3 policemen. And governor not in convoy, says the commissioner. Now, Kanu UK IPOB brother provide more insights into his arrest trial. Then we have 71-year-old woman is oldest ever PhD graduate at Unilag. Bandits kill Zamfara lawmaker, kidnap son driver. Court remands 2 herdsmen for allegedly kidnapping Ekiti national or Ekiti traditional ruler.
Now the Daily Trust saying the topmost part says 7 Nigerian journalists killed, 300 assaulted in 6 years. Page 7 of Daily Trust has that story. PDP storms National Assembly wants Onoche rejected as INEC commissioner. We are Nigeria's problem, not ethnicity, religion, coming from the president. And the screaming headline here says, traders experts worry as Naira free fall continues. With riders saying currency hovers around 500 Naira to $1. What CBN should do to ease the situation. Now moving further, Benet says, drama as Kano government probes anti-corruption agency. Ex-federal lawmaker wants special court for kidnapping, banditry and others. Kanu arrested in Kenya, says brother. Finally, 9 family members die after taking poisonous meal in Zamfara state.
To the Guardian now. 6 months after Nigeria yet to implement AFCFTA, Nnamdi Kanu UK seeks clarification to provide them consular assistance. Financial crisis hits petrol marketers as subsidy gulps 1 trillion naira. Yeah. Let's ride with the Guardian. We have there Nnamdi Kanu UK seeks clarification to provide him consular assistance. Arrests of Nnamdi Kanu. That's talking to Laide now, Kanyon, the social commentator who happens to be the analyst this morning. You're welcome once again, Laide.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Nnamdi Kanu, circumstances surrounding his arrests and have been controversial. Different quarters have different submissions to make. That's not actually what's bothering us right now. The fact that the UK government is wading into this matter to provide assistance wherever necessary, I think that should be our most concern this morning. What's your take there?
Well, because when he left Nigeria, when he jumped bail, you know, he ran to the UK, or let's say, all while he was out of Nigeria, he has been resident in the UK. So, as a resident, UK could say, okay, we want to know. But then, was he arrested on UK soil? You know, UK has to point out that if UK could establish that he left UK out of his own free will to wherever he was arrested, then I wonder what UK wants to achieve with all this grandstanding.
But we heard he has his status, this dual citizenship.
Yeah, he's not just a
partly
Nigerian.
Nigerian,
Yeah,
partly
UK.
But then
British, rather.
British.
If that is the situation, what he has been doing to Nigeria, because there's no point pretending or rather painting any picture. Would UK have taken it if he continues doing that to them? He has been calling for, a split of the Nigerian state. Would UK take it? When I remember the Irish Resistance Army back then, how UK fought them as British government. They fought them to a standstill. I think, was it one Adam Smith that was their leader then? Everybody knows, like the fact that what UK did. I wouldn't remember the name of the leader now, but I remember the IRA. Even of recent, when in the course of Brexit, when Scotland and Wales said they still wanted to remain in the EU, UK, the government I mean now, threatened them that if you go with EU, would you spend euro or will you spend pounds and stuff like that? So they used all, the government used all they could. Because don't forget that UK too, as it is made up of England, Wales, Scotland, and there was nothing like Britain or the UK until I think 1807, when all we have is England as a nation on their own. Then you have Wales as a nation, or no. You have Scotland. You have part of Ireland, because Northern Ireland is a separate nation and a sovereign country. Now, if UK would not agree that Scotland, Wales could now say, okay, they want to become independent, I don't think they have any right to query why Nigeria wants to maintain a sovereignty by insisting that it's not something coming from the entire people, even if you go to the southeast.
But the situation in the UK is not the same as Nigeria.
I don't understand what you mean. Why is it not the same?
No, of course they can't be the same because...
Try to explain.
Yes, because Nigeria, there are agitations here and there. Not
there
because with particular...
I mentioned Irish Resistance Army now.
You're just talking about one exception.
Time was when there was agitation from the Irish, bombing here and there, just like it's happening in Nigeria now. The fact that it has happened maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago does not change the fact that it happened. So UK went through the phase. And it doesn't matter whether, just like, look at Spain now, the Catalonia region where you have Barcelona and some cities, they have always wanted to go out of Barcelona. They have always wanted to be a sovereign state. They have their own cultural, identity and everything. But then, geographically, they're still part of Spain. So it's the same situation with Nigeria. Now, UK could not establish that Kanu was arrested on their soil. All these Western powers, they are very funny. Look at when, during Obama's administration, when they will get rid of Bin Laden. They did it on Pakistan.
But it doesn't matter if UK Kanu was arrested in UK soil or not. It doesn't change the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. And if he's arrested in Nigeria, or no, not Nigeria, arrested in Kenya, any part of the world, it doesn't change the fact that he's a British citizen. So the British, now what the Punch is saying, and what the British government is saying is that they are seeking explanation from the federal government. And I want to also bring you to the fact that we talk about in a move not to be one-sided. If Nigerian government wants to do something, they should do it and do it properly. We have people who are agitating for separation of this nation in this nation, and they are moving
and nothing
freely,
is happening to
and
them.
nothing is happening.
People have said a lot of things much uglier.
So
and,
if you want to tell
the
people of Biafra as terrorist group, how about the killer headsmen? Let
me make something. Let's get something clear here. Let's get something clear. If you say banditry on its own, kidnapping, this one now is terrorism. You gotta get the definition right.
What is terrorism?
What's Boko Haram doing?
What is?
Let's get everything right. Let's get everything right. Now, whatever opinion you hold, I hold, does not, it does not negate what the law of the country as a sovereign nation says. That is one. Two, secession.
Is the law selective?
This is not a question of being selective. And don't forget that you can't play table tennis or basketball with the rules of football. Government would, as we speak now, criminality, it has different faces. Just like in the US, as we speak in the US, you have to be 18 and even prove it. That is, if they doubt, before they will sell alcohol to you, any alcoholic drink to you in the US, you have to be 18 and prove it. But then you can walk into the supermarket, irrespective of your age, especially when you look like you are 18 and above. Nobody asks you. You can buy a gun. You get my point, in the open. You can buy ammunition in the open. That's why you have all this. So compare that. So let's realize that nations have their sovereignty. Kanu has never called for insurrection, for violence against the UK. You get my point? But he has done that against Nigeria. And you use the word Biafra. Let's get something right. Nigeria is a nation. Biafra maybe exists in some people's head, as we speak, up till tomorrow, unless the constitution changes. If you want to say Biafra or whatever, I don't think, if you say Indigbo, Nigeria recognizes Indigbo as a people, as a nation within the country, within the structure that makes Nigeria. But when you say Biafra, maybe it's a coinage. It's in some people's imagination. Because every part of the Nigerian nation that Nnamdi Kanu says is people of Biafra, they spent the naira, which is the Nigerian currency. They hoist the green and white flag, which is the Nigerian flag. They respect the symbols. They participate in Nigerian elections.
Yes,
you get my point.
Don't have so much time to.
Kanu, it's all in Kanu's imagination.
Well, it's fine.
And Kanu jumped bail. Don't forget.
Well, I think the point we're trying to establish now, I'm not against arresting of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu.
UK is only trying to grandstand and play to the gallery.
My point is the fact that if the Nigerian government wants to issue arrests to those they think are agitating for the separation of Nigeria, they should do it and do it properly and not be one-sided. Just as Michael said, is the law selective? The law is not selective. We have Sheikh Gumi working freely. We have Sunday Igboho somewhere. We have people that are
killer headsmen
are working and they have not been termed as terrorists. So,
no.
Well, if the country wants to do something, they should do it and do it properly. I think that's the point we're trying to make.
Well, you have made your point.
All right, thank you.
Government assistance. Sure.
All right then, Michael.
Oh sure, we're going to take a breather here. Thank you very much, Laide, by the way, Laide, social commentator, for your contribution to the success of the show this morning. We'll take a breather here. We'll come back with a major topic for discussion this morning afterwards. Stay with us.
Powerful looks command respect, they say. The perfect body, the perfect grooming, and ultimately the perfect skin. Looks, style, and grooming makes the ultimate man. Found a ridiculously easy way to make my skin always feel epic. My name is Neo. I found Blemiviv, and now my skin finally makes sense.
Swift Dry Cleaners Limited, professional dry cleaners, best in dry cleaning and laundry services that meets the needs of our consumers. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Yeah, for clean wash and quick delivery. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. wash and quick delivery. Ooh.
Swift Dry Cleaners. Clean wash.
Fresh from the farm, it good for body. No chemical at all. This na real banga. No more wahala or pandy washy. Just put on for fire and your food is done ready. Everybody follow me chop banga, hey banga, oh. Make you follow me chop banga cook don easy. Banga na palm fruit where they come out. Put them inside can. You fit use banga cook any kind soup where you like. And other food them like rice, beans, and even yam. Now Pali Agro Product Limited then they manufacture them. For distribution, make you call 070-666-38213. Banga, for make your food yummy.
Powerful looks command respect, they say. The perfect body, the perfect grooming, and ultimately the perfect skin. Looks, style, and grooming makes the ultimate man. Found a ridiculously easy way to make my skin always feel epic. My name is Neo. I found Blemiviv, and now my skin finally makes sense.
Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Professional dry cleaners. Best in dry cleaning and laundry services that meets the needs of our consumers. Yeah. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Yeah. For clean wash and quick delivery. Yeah. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. For clean wash and quick delivery.
Swift Dry Cleaners. Clean wash.
Fresh from the farm, it good for body. No chemical at all. This na real banga. No more wahala or pandy washy. Just put on for fire and your food is done ready. Everybody follow me chop banga, hey banga, oh. Make you follow me chop banga cook don easy. Banga na palm fruit where they come out. Put them inside can. You fit use banga cook any kind soup where you like. And other food them like rice, beans, and even yam. Now Pali Agro Product Limited then they manufacture them. For distribution, make you call 070-666-38213. Banga, for make your food yummy.
Powerful looks command respect, they say. The perfect body, the perfect grooming, and ultimately the perfect skin. Looks, style, and grooming makes the ultimate man. I've found a ridiculously easy way to make my skin always feel epic. My name is Neo. I found Blemiviv, and now my skin finally makes sense.
Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Professional dry cleaners. Best in dry cleaning and laundry services that meets the needs of our consumers. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Yeah, for clean wash and quick delivery. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. For clean wash and quick delivery.
Swift Dry Cleaners. Clean wash.
Fresh from the farm, it good for body. No chemical at all. This na real banga. No more wahala or pandy washy. Just put on for fire and your food is done ready. Everybody follow me, chop banga, hey banga, oh. Make you follow me, chop
Banga cook don easy. Banga na palm fruit where they come out. Put them inside can. You fit use banga cook any kind soup where you like. And other food them like rice, beans, and even yam. Now Pali Agro Product Limited then they manufacture them. For distribution, make you call 070-666-38213. Banga, for make your food yummy.
Powerful looks command respect, they say. The perfect body, the perfect grooming, and ultimately the perfect skin. Looks, style, and grooming makes the ultimate man. Found a ridiculously easy way to make my skin always feel epic. My name is Neo. I found Blemiviv, and now my skin finally makes sense.
Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Professional dry cleaners. Best in dry cleaning and laundry services that meets the needs of our consumers. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Yeah, for clean wash and quick delivery. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. For clean wash and quick delivery.
Swift Dry Cleaners. Clean wash.
fresh.
It's still Daybreak, Thursday morning here on iBrandTV Lagos. And we are now delving into the major topic for the day. Tomatoes, according to findings, offer a benefit to a range of bodily systems. Its nutritional content supports healthy skin, weight loss, and heart health. They are the major dietary source of the antioxidant lycopene, which has been linked to many health benefits, including a reduced risk of heart disease and cancer. Tomatoes are also said to be a great source of vitamin C, potassium, folate, and vitamin K. Aside these health benefits, tomatoes are one of the important ingredients to prepare delicious meals that many people cannot do without. Today, we'll be focusing on health hazards of consuming rotten tomatoes. According to experts, rotten tomatoes contain microorganisms, mostly fungi, which produce mycotoxins that are deadly, induce cancer, and cause immune deficiency in man and animals. To help us further analyze this very subject is a nutritionist and a person of Olushola Malomo. Good morning, Olushola, and thanks very much for joining us.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Olushola. Happy New Month to you.
It's your show.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, tomatoes, beautiful red fruits, different sizes, shapes, some spherical, others cylindrical, very beautiful, and also nutritious to the body. To hear that there is a stage at which tomatoes could be dangerous to health, that could cause cancer. I tripped off, hearing that thing the very first time. Could you tell us more, Olushola?
Actually, tomatoes are a group of fruits that are high in antioxidants. And, what the antioxidant does in the body is that it scavenges for free radicals. And these free radicals are the substances that causes cancer, that predisposes people to cancer. So their presence in the body is harmful. And what the antioxidant will do is to go and mop it up from the system. So the variant of antioxidant in tomato is called lycopene. And it is of so much benefit. Particularly, it reduces heart disease, reduces cancer. It's high in vitamin C, just as you said earlier. And what vitamin C does is it helps in healing of wounds. Potassium helps in lowering blood pressure, and also folate and vitamin K for blood clotting and bone production. So you see that there's so much benefit in the tomato as a food item. However, the challenges come when it is not at the ideal fresh status. So that is where the problem comes. When it's broken, when it's cracked, this will predispose it, because the skin that covers it up, it's an hygienic environment. But where you have a breakage along the line of the skin, then you have microorganisms that can come around and infest it. So by and large, tomato is very good. Because of the color, it's very good in aesthetic value. Also vitamin A, beta carotene. So it's a very, very good food item as to accompany food or to be a part of food. Yes.
All right. You mentioned that tomatoes are good for the body, and you also mentioned that if it's broken, it's not so good. But tomato is perishable, and so many factors can cause tomatoes to break. It's breakage. Yeah, something like when you packed it too much. So would you say even if it's not bad, even though the breakage is not coming from the fact that it's bad,
that's when the tomato is fresh? It's fresh,
but it breaks. Is it still a problem?
Now, the thing is, because it's high in antioxidants, it makes it very unstable. And the moment there's a crack or breakage, you have microorganisms flying about in the air. And the rate at which this microorganism colonizes it, example, spores of fungi moving in the air. So the moment they find an entrance into that particular fruit, they immediately start replicating, reproducing themselves. So how will you measure the level of fungi? That is when you see mold. But at times, some of these microorganisms you don't even see. It is why you say, okay, this tomato has mold, you start separating. The moment it's broken, you discover that microorganisms begin to infest. And either it's broken naturally, either it's broken accidentally in transit. You see that the more you have the pores of these fungi that produces mycotoxins, the more you have toxins, which is harmful to the body. So if we have a measurement index, 1 to 10, by the time you start gravitating, you say, okay, it's still okay. You start gravitating to 2, 3, 4, 5, then before you know it, it's overloaded with mycotoxins. So ideally, tomatoes should be washed properly. Then when we have leakages, some of these fluids, just as I said, should be discarded. So even in preparation our food, particularly when it's added to uncooked food. However, I want to stress that even heat does not affect the toxins in tomato, because some people assume after all I've cooked, I've fried and all that, I would have destroyed whatever jam is in it. No, 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 no. It's resistant to heat. So the golden word here is stay away from these broken tomatoes, particularly those that have been exposed, over time. You see house fly perching on it. You see sunfly, and each of these organisms I've talked about deposits inside this tomato, and this deposit start growing. That's why you have some larvae, some worms, and all this. So until you have a personal evaluation of a set of tomatoes, you can't say randomly that, okay, because it has a little crack or because it has some cracks, it's still safe or it's still, no. We need to safeguard and ensure we have our tomato as fresh, unbroken as possible.
There is something I would want to know, and I guess the viewer out there would also be interested in it. Now, this quick invasion of tomatoes by mycotoxins, not necessarily when they are rotten, when simply broken, is it peculiar to tomato alone, or can it also happen to other fruits? Because breakage can happen to so very easily, knowing very well that these things are very, very easily broken. And we have cases where, mangoes, pawpaw, and a host of other fruits, break, but are still very fresh. Is this peculiar to tomatoes?
It's not only peculiar to tomato, but it's more prominent in tomato. And why it's even dangerous is you can't go to the market now that you want to buy rotten or broken mangoes, because the skin of the mango is a protection to it. If you see banana, no matter how much stress banana goes through in transit, you discover that the peel is a protection, a covering of safety to the banana. But now we have a culture, particularly in this country, and I'll say it's as a result of probably the increase in commodity price, socioeconomic issues, status or thereabouts, or even it's even more of value orientation, the way people think. You see someone going to the market and buy rotten tomatoes, they call it esha. Buy ips, it is half of the value of the real tomato that is unbroken, fresh. However, some people assume, okay, by the time we cook, we eat, they start packing these rotten tomatoes and buy. And the open market is open to a lot of, these microorganisms we talked about, housefly and these, now bringing it home. Even before purchase, it has started decomposing, rotting, it has been infested, now bringing it home. So, but when you look at other fruits, look at your avocado pear, but at the time you are purchasing avocado pear, it's fresh. Even though there's a breakage, there's a crack, the level of growth you have in avocado pear will not be commensurate with that of tomatoes. And we are looking at apple. So if you see the nature of tomato, it's highly perishable. The composition, of the tomato, the outer skin is very light. Even the endosperm, the inner layer too, it's not hard. So the moment there's a little stress along the line, you discover that it gets exposed, and before you know it, it's already infested with fungi. Fungi begins to grow and all that. So it's peculiar to tomato because of the nature of tomato, the botanical composition of tomato as a fruit item.
All right. This thing that comes, you just mentioned that in this part of the nation they call it esha. Where I grew up, they call it awarawa. I'm sure. So it's quite funny how people want to buy these things, and then like really growing up then I really didn't have to blame them because people can't afford things like that. But now there's this thing that comes out from the tomatoes. Now I even feel like not eating tomatoes anymore because naturally I'm not even a fan of chewing raw tomatoes. I don't even like to see tomatoes in my food. If I feel be irritated. Now you saying this thing, you're kind of discouraging me, but that's on a lighter note. Now there's this thing that comes out of tomatoes that are rotten, this white substance, and rumor has it that it causes cancer. Because you are a nutritionist, please can you help us clarify what's that, and really does it really cause cancer?
Hello, Maloma, are you still there?
Hello, Mr. Malomo. Oh, okay. I think we've lost him. Interestingly, we lost him when I was supposed to ask my question that seemed important to me. Like I was saying, naturally, I don't even like tomatoes at all. I rather use paste tomatoes than use fresh one. Except I have to blend it, and it has to be strong. I've never liked. So if I'm seeing tomatoes in my food like raw, it's irritating to me. And I know it's very healthy, but I just don't like. So him saying all these things, it's really discouraging for me.
We are not on the same page there.
Like
I love tomatoes.
I love
even eating them raw.
No. So
but with this now, in fact, I was going to find out from him because a lot of people eat it raw.
Yeah.
Eat tomato raw.
So if it's good, it's healthy to eat raw tomato if it's good and you're sure it's washed properly. But
this is quite discouraging. Honestly.
Anyway, well, I was going to ask that, but interestingly, we lost him. But I'm sure this conversation continues on our social media platform. Please don't forget, you can always share your thoughts and what you think about. And if you have something to say to us, please, we would like to hear from you. So, Michael, as it stands now, I think I should just stop eating tomatoes because I don't even like tomatoes in the first place. You that love tomatoes, how do we do? What do we do for you?
Honestly, I'm confused. As we speak now, I have a basket full of tomatoes. Now, when I say basket, it's not the big one.
I hope it's not bad. Hope they don't get
No,
bad.
fresh.
Okay.
But I'm scared now, right now.
You don't have to be scared.
You know why? Because cancer is a very dangerous one. Up to now, doesn't still have a cure. Do you understand? Yeah. Because I've seen what those who are victims, go through. So linking cancer, that's saying that it is carcinogenous, talking about tomato, is scary, man.
Tomato
it's
is
scary.
not carcinogenous. The rotting tomatoes is carcinogenous. If you have fresh, it's high in vitamin C. Like you read so many good things, and everything that has a good thing, an advantage would also
has a bad side.
It's not carcinogenous at all. It's just just make sure they are fresh and they are good. You can always have it raw. And for you who love tomatoes a lot, I'll just go with my paste tomatoes. But now the problem is, I might show that the paste tomatoes.
The paste, there's another thing. That is another thing.
You know what? I think we should just end the segment here right now. Because
you want us to end it? So probably we'll continue the discussion afterwards.
Of course, and then you teach me how to eat raw tomatoes. But then Success Coming News is standing by to give us latest happenings in the world of entertainment. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Most people don't understand the magic of a perfect skin, the allure of a well-pampered skin. We bounce from skincare products to skincare products, from spa to spa. Looking for that ideal solution. I found a solution. And it's Blemiville Skincare and Spa. My name is Neil, and I'm proud to be a part of the Blemiville family.
You go enter market market just make you go buy fresh palm fruits. When you reach house, you go wash, you go pound, your body go dey pain you, even your fingernails go dey pain you. But make una no worry, make una relax. I get good news for una. Una don hear of Banga fresh palm fruit extract. All you need to do na make you go for the up, open am. Take the amount wey you want, put am for your pot. Which soup you wan make? Shey na egusi, shey na ogbono, shey na vegetable, shey na banga. My sister no waste time again. My brother no waste time again. Just go buy Banga fresh palm fruit extract. They go know say you sabi cook and you be better cook.
Banga, make your food yum.
Distributors needed nationwide. Phone number 081 63 974447. 08035644436 07066638213. Banga fresh palm.
Most people don't understand the magic of a perfect skin, the allure of a well-pampered skin. We bounce from skincare products to skincare products, from spa to spa. Looking for that ideal solution. I found a solution. And it's Blemiville Skincare and Spa. My name is Neil, and I'm proud to be a part of the Blemiville family.
Market just make you go buy fresh palm fruits. When you reach house, you go wash, you go pound, your body go dey pain you, even your fingernails go dey pain you. But make una no worry, make una relax. I get good news for una. Una don hear of Banga fresh palm fruit extract. All you need to do na make you go for the up, open am. Take the amount wey you want, put am for your pot. Which soup you wan make? Shey na egusi, shey na ogbono, shey na vegetable, shey na banga. My sister no waste time again. My brother no waste time again. Just go buy Banga fresh palm fruit extract. They go know say you sabi cook and you be better cook.
Banga, make your food yum.
Distributors needed nationwide. Phone number 081 63 974447. 08035644436 07066638213. Banga fresh palm.
You're still watching iBrand Daybreak. Welcome to the entertainment corner with me, Success Cameroness. Now, veteran singer Daddy Shoki puts impressive floor-length dreadlock on display. Legendary Nigerian singer Daddy Shoki is one who has remained relevant in the industry for his impute. However, fans also seem to notice him for his signature hairstyle, dreadlocks. The music star, who gained prominence in the 1990s, had always sported his dreadlocks. Now in 2021, his hairstyle has now stopped to amaze fans and gain him even more admirers. Now, taking to his social media page, Daddy Shoki shared photos and a video of his impressive floor-length hair. The singer moved his hair from side to side as his long locks followed suit. In another post that followed, the music star shared a video of himself getting his very long hair done into a bun. Now, some comments below the post read, "Daddy, this your dada hoto." Nimi Chantel says, "Real dread." Bernadette 97 says, "The lion taking care of his mane." Shanga Babe said, "I did calculate money with this hair they consume." Funny enough, lots of people do not recognize how, high budget dreadlocks can be. Beautiful one there, Daddy Shoki. Now, Wonder Woman actress Gal Gadot's husband welcomed newborn daughter at home. Now, Wonder Woman superstar Gal Gadot and her husband Jaron Varsano have welcomed their third daughter. Now, superhero movie Wonder Woman actress Gal Gadot is a girl mom for the third time. She and her family welcomed another daughter into their family. The mother of three shared the news on her Instagram page and gave fans a snippet of how her family looks like at the moment. Her post on Instagram read, "My sweet family, I could not be more grateful and happy and tired. We are also excited to welcome Daniela into our family. I'm sending all of you love and health." Now, her fans and fellow celebrities flocked to this post to congratulate her and her family, while also wishing her all the best with raising the newborn. Chelsea Handler said, "Wow, 3 girls, how fun is that?" I know. Real Lucy Davis said, "So wonderful and gorgeous, happy for you all." And another commenter says, "Oh my goodness, welcome Daniela, we love her already." Oh my goodness, what a good one there. Congratulations to you, Wonder Woman. Margaret, take it over.
All right, thank you so much, Success Cameroness, for that entertainment news. When I saw that is Shoki's thread, I was wondering how long can this be? And as an Igbo girl that I am, I was wondering if you cut this in and sell it, do you know how much you're going to make from it? All right, thank you so much, Success. All right, now we have to come to the end of the show. Sadly, but not sadly, because we are going to meet you again tomorrow. And like we always do it, we'll look at the quotes we have for the day. It's a new month. And I termed this month the month of all possibilities. Nothing, like Michael was saying, nothing is impossible for you this month if only you follow your dreams and set your month on the right track, so the rest of the month will just be smooth for you. So now this quote from Base Ruth that says, "Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game." I'll take that again. It says, "Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game." Don't forget to join us tomorrow for another interesting segment. Tomorrow is a Friday, and Fridays are always interesting for us. We'll be glad to have you join us. I will also be glad to be on your screens. And this note to wrap up again, my name is Margaret Opera.
Well, letting the cat out of the bag, tomorrow is going to be real musical here. Don't ask me further questions. Just be there and you get every bit of what I'm saying. This is wishing you a joyous month of July. Michael Nath here.